Hey there, Scott Ewer here from scottcanhelp.com, and I am going to talk to you today about how to set up your blog, and these are just some basic steps to get your personally branded blog up and running. Okay, so let's hop on over. So as I mentioned in the overview, I use NetDivi for my blogging platform, and when you log into NetDivi, you're in a back office here, but under my profile is how you can access your information. So I just clicked on my profile, which basically gives you all of the things that are part of your access in NetDivi, and click on sites, and that gets me to this page. So this shows me the sites that I have inside of NetDivi. So first, I just want to show you when I visit my site here. If I click on visit site, I'm just going to pop over here because I've already done that to make this quicker. But this is this is the blog that I've built and constructed. And as I was talking about inside of the previous video, I did a couple things. I have a aweber form here. I have my articles, videos, and summaries over here. If I can just click on the ViSalus review, that's going to show you how I built the categories and show you that I have a summary article. Whoops, sorry about that. I have a summary article, and I also have a review video, and I also have an article, which are all three are blog posts. So that's what we're going to walk through here. The other thing here is that on this blog, I have things like about me, which gives a little bit of background about me, where I'm located, what's my story, a little bit about my company, and other things here for making money. This is just a resource guide that I provide for people, and contact and how to get in touch with me. So a couple of different things on how people can reach me, my social links, and things like that. Okay, so that's the basic blog. So I'm going to come back here and just reset at the home page, and then we'll come back over here to I have a site here called the NetDivi blog training site. And if I click on visit site, that's going to take me over here to my dashboard. So if you choose the NetDivi blog platform, it is a WordPress blog. So you can also use a WordPress blog from any platform. And this is basically going to be the same, except we have some key things inside of here for NetDivi. But when you create your blog, you're going to be at this dashboard, and this is really good because it just gives you some of the basic settings that you can set up, such as your privacy, your profile, adding content, and you can do it right from here. Sort of a dashboard, customizing your site, setting a background color, adding a header image if you have one of those. Back over to my site, I have this header image. It needs to be a certain size, like 950 by 260, something like that. Okay, so it sets you through walking through some basics of setting up your blog, but we're going to do a few things for the sake of time. So the first thing that I want to show you is the categories, because I talked about how important it was for you to have categories and to be able to organize your information. So if you just click on post and click on categories, you'll see here that you can go ahead and add a category. So whatever your company name is, you want to put in the categories for your keywords, as I was talking about before. So we're just going to do the ViSalus review category, and this is what's called the slug, or when it's displayed on the internet. Whoops, when it's displayed on the internet, how you want the whole link to read. Okay. And that's really all there is to it. You can go ahead and put ViSalus review in here, and then say add new category. And then you'll see it appear over here on the right. So you're going to want to do that for all the categories that you are going to create. As I mentioned, you're going to want one for your company name. So as an example, I say ViSalus, ViSalus review, ViSalus scam, ViSalus training, ViSalus presentation. And I also did extra categories for ViSalus videos, and ViSalus articles, so I could track those myself, but it gives an organization to it. So you're going to want to first set up all of your categories. The next thing that you're going to want to do is set up your pages. So inside you can see here that there's a whole bunch of pages that are already set up for you, and the ones that you're going to want to edit are the things that I showed you, the about me. So if you just click on edit for about me, it'll bring you up over to this page, and it's going to show you some of that basic stuff. So you'll see that I just filled in my name and location, what I was passionate about, and sort of customized that a little bit. Okay, but that's what you want to do next, is get all those pages set up, and those are the just as a reminder, those are going to be the pages that people can click on and show up right up here. Okay. So back to pages, you can add a new page if you wanted to add additional things there, but basically I just suggest that you use what comes here and fill in this information. So that's the second piece that you want to do. The third thing that you're going to want to do is start getting your content in. So if you just click on post, back on post, we're already here for categories. So on post, you can see that it has a very first post here for every blog. But you're going to want to add a new post, and all we're going to do here is click on Add New. Now, I told you before that you're going to do a post for an article, for a video, and for a summary of both of those. Okay, so I'm just going to say this is my title. And I just put in here articles so that I can keep those clear. And then it's time to add your content. So hopefully you've written your article already and you have it here in some sort of Word document. So all I'm going to do is select here my content. Ooh. Okay, it's a little long for an article, but I really wanted to give a lot of information about the company. So you just copy that, and then you can come back over to your blog here, and you just paste it in. And you'll see that for the most part, it keeps all of your formatting and things like that. The thing that I usually have to do is come in here and just re-bold everything that you wanted to have bold and sort of bold out those sections. Okay, and maybe add some spacing, whatever you might need to do, just so clean it up a little bit. And once you do that, then you're set to do a couple more things here. So in the back office here for this, you're going to do a couple things, and this is for SEO. So this plugin is here automatically, and under your focus keyword, you're going to again put in what your keyword was here. You're going to click here on Generate SEO Title. So that's going to go ahead and pull in the title and a couple other things here, and then you want a meta description, and the meta description is really just the lead in. So you know how I say in this article, I will describe for you, etc., etc. First, a bit of background about me. Should be about that long, and sort of make it a teaser as well, so people that see it, this is what shows up in Google. So you want to show that there. All right, a couple more things to do for each post. So you want tags. Don't forget to do your tags. So you're going to do Visalis review. I mentioned in the other video, I'll just do a couple more, that tags sometimes show up before your article. So you just click on those, and as you add more and more to your blog, you can click on the most used tags, so you don't have to type those in anymore. Then you want to come over here and select your category, and then you'll just go ahead and publish your article. And I'm not going to do that here because I don't want this out there as well. But the other key thing I want to make sure that you do is the permalink. And the permalink here, you want to make sure that this is short. So that's the link that you're actually going to be using when you reference this blog post. So you want the keyword in there as well. So just say okay there, and that changes it up. Okay, so you'll have published that, and then you'll have your article there. Okay, so the next thing that I want to do is, whoops, I'm going to cancel this, move to trash, and I'm going to add another new post. And this post is going to be the video. So this one, very similar, you put in the title here. Put in video at the end. Oops. Okay, and then I usually give it a little description here of the video. So, you know, the same sort of metadata there, but I might say in this video, I will describe for you why I joined Visalis, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so then you just kind of come down here, give a space, and what I want you to do, because I told you it was important to hang on to that YouTube link. So I'm going to go ahead and find my Visalis Review YouTube video, which is right here. I keep a spreadsheet with all this information. So over here, I just copy my YouTube link because when you're posting here, you're going to use a little tool here called YouTube. Just embed a video from YouTube, and you're going to just plug in that YouTube video and say OK. And then what I usually just say here is once you've watched the video, enter your name and email, and I will send you more information about myself. And kind of do something like with arrows to guide people, because we're going to put in that form over here on the right hand side. So then you would just click publish, and I'm going to go ahead and do that this time so that you can see inside of here. If I were to go and view this post, then you would see that I'll have my title there, the description, and it brought in the video that I have from YouTube. Okay, so that is the step of adding the video. And then what the last thing that you're going to do is you're going to go in and add that summary blog post, so third blog post. And what I mean by that is this is a summary. So I just sort of said I've created a couple posts. One's an article, one's a video. Here's what they each talk about, and then I put a reference to the blog post link here so that people can find it easier. And that gives you your third blog post with your third, what is myself? So that's the keyword as part of that. So the last thing that I'm going to show you is how we get this aweber form in here. So remember, we went into aweber and we created a form. We did it green, and we put in some details over here. So now we're going to show you how to get this into your blog. Okay, so what you're going to do is go to your dashboard, and you'll look under settings, and you'll find aweber web form here. So the first thing that you need to do, and I've done this already on the blog, but you need to connect to aweber, and it gives you an authentication code. So the first time through, it says you need to set up your aweber. You'll click on that. It'll go over to aweber. You'll enter in your login information and your password, and it's going to give you an authentication code where you come in and enter it here. And all that means is now this blog is connected to your aweber form. Okay, and that allows the blog to communicate with your list that you have over there. I come in and I set my sidebar. I go to the widgets page, and that's where I'm going to bring in that particular list. So if I click here on the widgets page, it's going to take me to widgets as part of the back office. So widgets are just things that show up over here along the right hand side. And what you want to do is find the aweber web form widget. So there's lots of widgets here, but we're just going to focus on getting that form in here. So I'm going to just drag this over here and just sort of drop it in. And the first thing it's going to ask me is which list do you want to use. So I'm going to pick that netdiv 13 and then ndemo 13 and say save. So once I've added that in over here, then my form is going to show up. So again, when I go back over to the blog, you'll see that the form actually shows up here in the top right corner, and that's because I established that connection with aweber, and I entered the widget that pointed to the web form that I wanted to bring in. Okay, so that is how you get the web form here. So I've covered a couple of things today. I've covered how you set up your pages here, how you can customize things like the background and the header, how you enter in your post by entering in an article, a video, and a summary for both of those once you have the links, how you set up the categories so it's easy to navigate around your blog, and also how you connect your list collection to your blog here by entering in that widget and connecting it to aweber so it pulls in that form that you created. Okay, so that is all I have for today on how you create and set up your personally branded blog. So that is it for today on how you set up your blog and some of the basic steps to get your personally branded blog. So thanks for watching today. Look below for more information on how you can get in touch with me, and we'll talk to you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.